Hi, my name is Miranda DeHaan, and my business is Pet Well Navigation. Most people know me as a trusted and resourceful pet care safety expert and animal health technologist. I work with growing families with furry family members who often feel uncertain and overwhelmed and sometimes confused about how to properly care for their animal companions. What you may not know about me is that as a young child, I struggled with my parents' divorce because I wasn't able to process my feelings and I didn't have any adults in my life who were able to help me with that process. A little bit later on in my life, I had a cat by the name of Miss Piggy who came into my life. She helped to provide me with that emotional support that I really needed, because she was somebody that I could just talk to about whatever was on my mind, say whatever I needed, however I needed to, and she just listened without judgment and just gave me complete acceptance. This relationship started to develop my strong connection to animals and started me on my journey of becoming an educator and a voice for animals. Later on, as I went through my animal health technology training, I was required to work in the euthanasia section of the Humane Society. And with this experience, I had the harsh realization that it wasn't just sick and old animals who were euthanized, but also animals who had overextended their stay at the shelter. They hadn't been able to find their forever homes, and so now had to make room for new abandoned and surrendered animals. This really broke my heart, knowing that this was the situation. As well, after having read many of the reasons that animals had been brought to the shelter in the first place, it really made me aware of just how much maybe lack of information, lack of resources there were available, or how easy access there was to it. And I felt that if there had been easier access to this information and resources, maybe people would not feel the need to abandon or surrender their beloved animals. They might not have to get to that point where they just feel like they just can't deal with whatever the situation is anymore. One of the things that I've learned over the years is that deciding to bring an animal into your life is a lifetime commitment, not something to be done on a whim or without really understanding what is involved with caring for another living being. I also learned that we need to understand animals on their level, not on a human level, which is what we have a tendency to do. If we can understand them on their level, then we are going to be able to have a much stronger connection with them. This is why I do what I do. I want to help you develop that connection or have a better connection with your furry loved ones and help you to truly understand what their needs are to live the happiest, healthiest, and safest lives possible. You may feel uncertain, confused, and overwhelmed by things you have read or heard or seen about pet care. So I can help guide you and show you how to protect your animal companions and how to provide the care that they require to thrive, emotionally, physically, and mentally, in a way that will benefit all members of the family household and create that bond that I'm sure that you would really love to have. If this is something that you feel is true for you, I would love to have a conversation with you. And I will put contact details in the description.